This is the MarconiFit podcast.
Yes, this is the podcast where I do my best to help motivate you to keep going. I lost 200 pounds and have kept it off for a better part of 5 years. So if I can do it, I'm pretty sure anyone can. Today, I am answering your questions. You can always tweet any fitness questions to me at any time at MarconiFit on Twitter. Here's a question. Marconi, what do you do when lasagna happens? Well, look, lasagna is delicious, and being a real person, I want lasagna. But depending on if you get it from a restaurant or it's homemade, the calories are going to be different. That said, they're always going to be pretty high, around 1,400. So if you really want to have lasagna, have it. Just know that half of 1,400 is 700. That's almost like 2 meals. More like 3. And if you're not working out that day, it's a lot of calories. But we all deserve a little lasagna in our lives, don't we? I recently went to an Italian restaurant with my girlfriend Sierra. Now, she already eats like a bird, and she doesn't really like leftovers. And this restaurant gives you an extra portion of whatever you ordered. So I had leftover lasagna, a cheese ravioli, and the rest of my girlfriend's spaghetti. That is a lot of pasta. And I don't like to waste food, so it can be a conundrum. Sorry, I just like saying that word. And then the next day, I had my nephew's birthday party to go to, and they had homemade pizza and cake. So I did my best not to eat all of the lasagna at once and do a little extra in the gym later on. As far as the leftovers went, I used MyFitnessPal app, and cheese raviolis are about 1,300 calories. So I actually ate the cheese raviolis for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that day. And I still had room for a glass of wine. Sometimes it just works out. Here's another question. Marconi, I'm staying at the same weight. What can I do? Plateauing in your weight can be really frustrating. I've done it many times. And I talked to my sister, who isn't an expert herself either, but she's pretty smart when it comes to fitness and eating healthy and stuff like that. And she encouraged me to increase the intensity of my workout, because she's a mother of 4 and doesn't always have the time for extra cardio or 20 minutes of weights. So she chooses to go faster and add more weights. She says the intensity really helps her. The worst part of working out and seeing that you're plateauing every week is the frustration of not losing weight. And a lot of times it's hard. The worst thing you can do is stop altogether your workouts and trying to eat better. Just keep going, because even if you stay the same, at least you're not gaining any weight. And once you make a few adjustments, eventually you'll start losing weight again. So just don't give up. And another thing to keep in mind, if you feel like you've gone overboard, maybe you've eaten too much, or you've just decided you didn't feel like working out, you can always start again tomorrow. And what I mean by that is, don't get so defeated that you quit. Maybe you overdid it on your calories, or you just didn't feel like running today. Tomorrow is a new day to start again and be even better. If you've worked really hard and you get to a point and you give up, all that work was for nothing. So keep at it. Even if you stay at the same weight, at least you're being healthier to yourself. These little things do add up in the end. Thanks for your questions. Of course, you can ask me anything, anytime. On Facebook, Twitter, or Tumblr, just look for MarconiFit. For all the links on me, on MyFitnessPal, and all of social medias, just look in the description of this podcast.
The MarconiFit podcast.